This is the 70-minute Betfair Exchange strategy that finds late goals with a real example.
Hey, I'm Sophie, part of the team here at JonnyTipster.com. Most football goals happen after the 70th minute. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple strategy I use on Betfair to find matches where a late goal is very likely. I will explain a simple late goal trading strategy that can be used on the Betfair Exchange. The strategy focuses on identifying matches that are likely to produce a goal between the 70th and 90th minute. Instead of analysing dozens of statistics, I use just 3 key indicators. Firstly, total expected goals, or XG. Secondly, total shots in the match. And thirdly, dangerous attacks. If 2 of these 3 indicators are strong by around the 65 to 70 minute mark and the score is level, the match often produces a late goal. We can then do one of 2 bets. In this video, I'll focus on lay the draw, but follow my channel to see the other option, and I will post that video next. In this example, I show a real trade from the Belgian Pro League match between Sint-Truiden and Cercle Brugge, where the strategy identified a strong late goal opportunity. This strategy is simple, fast to apply, and perfect for Betfair traders who want to focus on high probability late goal situations. At this point in the game, the score was level, which is exactly what we want to see when applying this strategy. When a match is tied late on, both teams still have a reason to push forward and try to win, which often opens the game up in the final minutes. Now let's look at the statistics. The first thing I check is the total expected goals, or XG. In this match, the combined XG had already passed the level we want to see, which tells us that the game had already produced several good scoring opportunities. Next, I check the total shot count. By this stage of the match, there had been a high number of attempts on goal, which is another sign that both teams were creating attacking situations, and the match was not slowing down. The final metric I look at is dangerous attacks. This stat helps confirm whether the attacking pressure is still active late in the game. In this example, the dangerous attacks were continuing to increase, which suggested that the match still had strong attacking momentum. So when we apply the 3-stat filter, we see strong XG, high shot volume, and active dangerous attacks. So this match clearly met the criteria for a potential trade. Before we continue, I want to quickly mention something most bettors don't realise. There is actually a little-known betting technique used by professional traders that can lock in profit regardless of the result of a match. It works by taking advantage of small price differences between bookmakers and betting exchanges. When done correctly, every possible outcome is covered, meaning the result of the game no longer matters. If you'd like to learn more about this technique, check out the link in the description or message me and I'll explain how it works. Very important. The ideal entry window is between the 55th and 65th minute, with around the 70-minute mark being the perfect time to place the trade. Next, the scoreline must be level. The best scenarios are 0-0, 1-1, or sometimes 2-2. A tied match keeps both teams motivated to push forward because neither side wants to settle for a draw. After that, we check the draw odds. Ideally, the draw price should be between 1.9 and 2.9. This range usually appears when the match is entering the final stages and the market still believes a goal could happen. Now let's quickly go over the exit strategy. Once the trade is placed and we have laid the draw, we are simply waiting for a goal. If a goal is scored by either team, we immediately cash out of the market to lock in the profit. As you can see in our example, a goal was scored and we cashed out. The key idea is that when the draw is broken, the draw odds rise quickly, which allows us to close the trade for a gain. However, if no goal is scored, we don't stay in the market until the very end of the match. Instead, we exit the trade between the 82nd and 85th minute. Unless there is really extreme pressure, Looking like a goal is imminent. This protects the bankroll and avoids the final minutes where matches sometimes slow down and the chances of a goal can drop. So the rule is simple. Cash out immediately if a goal happens or close the trade around the 85-minute mark if the score remains level. In my next video, I'll be showing you the leagues that produce the most late goals, and I'll also cover another betting strategy you can use in very similar situations. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to find out more about the betting technique that can produce extremely consistent results, you can contact me through the form on JonnyTipster.com. My name is Sophie, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video.